All right. So this is different. I'm picking up the energy of someone who, let me move something here so it's not bumping. Just move this. There we go. Picking up the energy of someone who, I want to say they're elated. Like elated. On top of the world was what I got. But they're waiting for the other shoe to drop because it's too quiet. It's so interesting. But, you know, when I first got the energy, I asked, well, why are they waiting for the other shoe to drop? Is the person they're in a relationship with, you know, has this person brought drama before? And the energy was like, the person has brought drama before, and they're acting strangely, and things are too perfect. So this is what I got so far. So you know, we've been talking about how people are like down in the dumps and how they're like feeling a certain way, and they're like going through their life and they're like, well, this kind of sucked anyway. And something flipped over. I'm just trying to see if other stuff flipped over. Okay, now that just like leapt away. But this is more of like, things are too quiet. Something's going on. It's not even about quiet. It's about perfect. It's about this person is acting weird, but they're smiling at me, you know? And yeah, it's given us a little bit of a, which one's first, guys? Huh. All right, so 2, 3, 5. Okay. It's weird. We're trying to figure out how long we've been comfortable. Like how long it's been like not a fight. Because we're trying to figure out, we feel like this might have been going on for a while. I think this is why we feel like we're like on top of the world, because we feel like, you know, for a long time we haven't had any problems or anything, and we're happy about that. Like, I guess we're thinking in terms of that's the perfect relationship. We haven't had that many problems. I think it's a possibility that we've just been conditioned to not want problems because that other person always brought them. But either way, that person's not bringing problems right now. And we're kind of just wondering why. Like, what's going on? Like, and what's this weird vibe coming off of this other person? That is a lot of cards. Let's see what's up. Page of Swords in reverse. Strength in reverse. Hanging Man. Hanged Man. Upside down. All right, hold on. That's like every card. So let me just put this deck back and see what's up. I don't think this person has necessarily put one over on them before, but they feel like they could have or might have, and they see their opening for it here. So I think this is why this is partially why this is coming up. If this person was, if the energy that was coming off of this person wasn't weird, it's like a communication they're not meaning to make. And like I said, this isn't like more recent. This has been going on for a while to the point where we're like, oh, wait a minute. Have I not been paying attention? Because I don't want to leave myself open for this, right? This tower in reverse. I don't want to wait for a tower. Whatever's happening right now behind my back, I don't want to wait for a tower, right? I feel like to a certain extent, I'm already caught off guard because I was happy. And then I kind of went, wait, why have I been happy for so long? What was all these other emotions I used to get dragged through? That feeling of helplessness when I would talk to this other person, or that feeling of always doing something wrong when I would act and not make the right move, or, you know, that feeling of saying something wrong or not keeping my mouth shut when I was supposed to. You know, what happened to like when I was breathing wrong? Like, what happened? This is the Six of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. This person's been super... Oh, other cards are turned over. Hold on. So we have the Hierophant. Hold on. Yeah, I was just going to say, like, this person's been super nice to me. Just making sure there's no others here. Why has this person been nice to me? I haven't done anything different, and I'm happy. Why am I happy? That's weird. That Lovers with that Queen of Swords is coming off kind of weird. Hold on, let's see here. There's that 7. Oh no, you're not gonna leave me there. Am I taking these two? Yep, look, came out anyway. This Ace of Swords. We got the King of Cups and Temperance in reverse. I was trying to figure out if this person that was like not trusting this other person, if they were like delusional. Because I didn't see anything there. I mean, I see this like heartbreak card, and this 7 of Cups really was kind of like, why have I not being hounded to clean my room, you know? Kind of energy. And I'm still, and I'm getting this as like them not wanting, you know, whatever they think the fallout of what is coming to like affect their relationship, like their you know, might be the marriage, but the relationship, they live with this person, right? And then I see this wanting to walk away before the Tower. She comes off a lot like the karmic. I'm just trying to figure out, because I don't see this person doing anything wrong, right? I don't see this person doing anything wrong. I see the Queen of Swords on the table. And so this High Priestess to me is like, we don't know. We don't know. But we want to get ahead of it. If something's going to happen, we want to get out before it affects us or, you know, the relationship or whatever. I have a feeling that if we're already feeling this way, we already know it affects our relationship. It's affecting our relationship to the point where this King of Cups is in reverse. And we feel like we're not making stuff up. Like, even if there's nothing really going on behind our backs, there's something's funny. So, in other words, going on behind our backs. And I think that's the thing that's making us feel crazy. It's 9 of Wands. Because it's like stacking. It's like the longer this goes on, or the longer it has gone on, we're like, wait, this is out of character. How come nobody's blown up? How come they haven't, you know, told me to pick my shoes up off the floor? How come? I still don't see this person doing anything wrong. I don't see that I'm blocked. And I don't see this person doing anything wrong. But I see some things that would be present if somebody was doing something wrong. In other words, like the fallout from decisions that we made. Like, say if we were really mean and we like turned our, you know, the King of Cups into the King of Cups in reverse. Like, I see the King of Cups be in reverse, but I don't see us being mean. That's what I mean. Um, let's look at the shadow really quick. I see that we expect to be given a hard time about a bunch of things, but I don't see us being given a hard time about a bunch of things. Synergy. Wait, let me look at this card. Oh, Chimera. I was like trying to figure out why it looked like that. And I saw that first, but I was mesmerized by this lion's eyes. Wow. Okay. Now, I wasn't sure if the shadow energy was going to be of the person we're reading or the person that we're with. This is the person that they're with. It's almost like a shapeshifter, but they're not shifting their shape. They're many things at once, to the point where, like I had kind of said, like we're mesmerized. The reason why we don't see all the other weird stuff that's going on is because we're mesmerized by their eyes. It's because we're being. This person might not be doing anything on purpose. This could just be the way it is. It's a possibility that this person is supposed to experience this other person, and they were like kind of like guided to do that. Because sometimes I wonder why the person that we're with that isn't for us is so irresistible. And I think it's because it's just that. We were supposed to go into it. So irresistible, but then experience it and then get out, even though sometimes they're still irresistible. And to a certain extent, this is what this looks like. I'm happier than ever, but I'm like, what is going on? And this guide here isn't helping me. At first, I was wondering if this was the person that we were watching. Like, is this person really doing good stuff and we just can't tell? Like, them smiling at us is genuine and we can't tell. But then being mesmerized by the lion's eyes and then seeing like all these other dangerous animals around them, but not seeing them right away, kind of made me feel like, no, something's going on. What is this? Respect, Anubis. Again, it's not helping me. So we got respect, and then the Chimera was synergy, and then I want one more because I feel like for some reason all of these go together. Oh, that's interesting. What is this? Reciprocity. Okay. Again, I was hoping that I could find out, like, who had the shadow, where it was, what's going on. I am picking this up as mostly the other person, but then I am picking this up as kind of like the energy of the situation, which our person, like the person that we're watching, like kind of isn't in. Like, this really is the energy that the other person is sort of bringing, but it's still not telling me. Oh, okay. All right, so this was upside down. I get excited. It almost came off the table. And then we have one too many times, which one too many times usually means that the situation is irretrievable. Like, to me, that just means you did this one too many times. I'm not willing to let this go any further. But even if I was, beds are burning is kind of like time for karma. Like, it's time. Pulling on my cord. Hopefully it's not doing anything bad. It's time for harm. It's funny because the last person was down in a hole, and this person's on top of the world. And beds are burning are usually like the situation is so bad that we were in it for so long that now it's kind of falling apart. So we can't even really like kind of like what I was calling Sleep Now in the Fire, because I have a Sleep Now in the Fire card. I don't know if it's this deck or one of the other song decks, but the Sleep Now in the Fire is kind of like you chose it, you're going to be in it. But beds are burning means you got to get out, because it's the thing that you want to like stay in. It's not going to be there. It's going to burn up, and you're not going to be able to. And so this is one of those situations where They are tired of it. I feel like that's like a Four of Cups energy. I see this walking away before something happens energy. I still don't see something happening necessarily, but I see this person in this dark energy, and I feel like they have done stuff. This Seven of Cups here, this why, how come they're not giving me a hard time? How come they're not giving me a hard, that could be why the beds are burning, or that could be why they're down in a hole. I really don't feel like it's the happiness itself that's pushing this person over the edge. I think it's the fact that all these things had happened before, and now that it's been so quiet, that it's making them paranoid and it's making them lose control. And to be honest with you, I think that's exactly what was supposed to happen here. I think that the person was supposed to like be in a situation where they were like calm, to really see it, to kind of go, God, even when I'm happy, things are a little messed up. And this person isn't actively doing anything right now, although I have a feeling to a certain extent something will happen later, and then if we stay in this because we always have been, and then we accept it because we always have been, we won't see how that was messed up. Like I said, if we stare at their eyes, we won't see that we have other eyes around us doing stuff. Like, it's kind of like This does give me like a sleep now in the fire energy, because I feel like when we can't see it, we end up kind of staying in it for longer. And I see this victory card over there, right? I see us wanting to walk away before before shit gets stupid. See, this I took as not being able to fight earlier, like not being able to like stick up for ourselves, and this could be holding on to something that's tied to this person that we're wondering about, and it could be the reason, or there could be some truth that's holding us there. But either way, I think because the beds are burning, they're not going to be able to do this forever. They're not going to be able to, even if this person never did anything again, which I don't see. Now, honestly, I really don't see this person doing anything wrong right now. I just see them being a little bit of a lion, ram, monkey, snake. And I see the things they've done in the past. This is not the character we're reading, so it could be this character, but I don't see anything that they're doing. I don't think it matters. I think this person's going to get out of it before anything happens. I don't even know that anything will happen. Not in tower form necessarily. But I don't think this person cares anymore. I think that it's possibility that they're just getting out of it before they were supposed to. It's a possibility that I can't see this person doing anything because they haven't done it yet. They haven't maybe even conceived of doing it yet, but they might. And this person is like, it's too quiet. I can't take another thing. I want to leave before that happens. I don't want to be in this. Let them be in this. That's kind of like what I'm getting. It's so weird. It's like, because it's quiet, we want to move out. Keep that in mind. Until next time.